It's Cindy's ghost.
Tonight on Ghost Tourist.
Hi, this is Scott.
And I'm Cindy. And we're Ghost Tourists. When we travel, we visit haunted locations.
So we can tell you if they're spooky or dooky.
So right across the street from Tacoma Old City Hall is the haunted Elks Temple.
It was built back in 1916 when it was called the Elks Lodge. Very, very different.
Right. The Elks moved to a new place in 1965, the year you were born.
Oh, yeah. And so it sat vacant for 33 years. And all the people who broke in covered it in graffiti.
The people were covered in graffiti, or they covered it in graffiti?
They covered it in graffiti.
It was finally reopened in 2019 with hotel rooms, restaurants, bars, and a concert venue.
Oh. But they still feel the hauntings from way back when it was the Elks Lodge.
Does that mean there's a ghost? And there's two of you.
Look, only the Cindy in real life waves. The mirror Cindy does not.
Like, I would go visit the Elks Lodge. I think it's a very neat building to go visit it. And you can even have lunch there, and they have a little bar, and the restaurant is cute. The whole building is cute.
Mostly here because Cindy was cold outside.
So I got myself a warm toddy, because it's not hot. It's a warm toddy.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
We heard that the building is haunted. Have you ever seen or heard anything?
I have not. I'm not the most superstitious person when it comes to that. I feel like I've had enough instances happen in my life where it should be. Like unexplainable kind of situations, but people have come up to me and they've told me their stories or anything like that, about like typically on the 6th floor, like a little girl just coming out or something. It's always a little girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the cliche here in Tacoma, I swear.
Apparently people hear doors slamming, footsteps running down the hallway, but when security looks at footage, there's nobody there. We went to the 6th floor where the ghosts are supposed to be, and it was really cool and funky with weird art and stuff, but we didn't see any ghosts.
No.
It's Cindy's ghost.
And there's dark rumors about who the Elks were. Were they cultists? Satan worshippers? Nobody knows.
Probably, though.
There's dark rumors about like who the Elks were, supposedly that they were, cultists and worshippers of Satan and stuff like that. But you never know. Like, it would make a fun story though, right? Like, it's haunted because of some occurrence of that, But anyway.
And then there's the 5th floor.
The 5th floor is very short, though. So
The 5th floor
like that.
is very off-putting because it's like this tall. Kind of like, I would say that it's this much above my head, right?
Yeah, this is the 5th floor, which is very small.
Very short. Which is probably why it creeps people out, because it's so low. That's all she said.
The Elks Lodge.
The Elks Lodge was pretty neat just to look at. They didn't seem to know much about ghosts, so 2 for visiting and 1 for ghosts.
2 on the spooky stuff.
Well, that's not spooky.
That wasn't spooky.
Just up the hill from the Elks Temple, about 2 blocks, was another haunted venue
Called the B Sharp Coffee House.
So we just left what was once B Sharp Coffee House.
Yes,
It is no longer
No.
B Sharp Coffee House.
part of the theater district, Opera Alley.
The B Sharp Coffee House used to be the News Tribune, a newspaper office.
Journalism.
So they say that a ghost of a man, no name given, who used to work there for the life of the newspaper, 55 years, used to, still haunts there. And so he will,
Type.
no. So he leaves money on the ground for people.
Oh.
Which is a very nice ghost, in my opinion. And he also, they feel him in the bathroom. And I want to also bring light to the fact that often haunts happen in bathrooms. Have you noticed
I
that?
have noticed a lot of that.
And I don't know why.
Perverts?
Maybe they're
Pervert
remembering.
Maybe since they've become ghosts, they've had to go. And they just thought, After we left, we found out that the same place that was the News Tribune and the B Sharp Coffee House was turned into
A tiki bar called the Devil's Reef.
a tiki bar, and we didn't know about it. It supposedly has the cool pirate room with secret entrance and all this nautical memorabilia, but from the outside, you can't tell. I give them 0 ghosts.
On the spooky scale?
Yes.
Because we can't go in.